Mental illness is one of the most dangerous health problems that humanity is currently facing. Mental illness alone can ruin a person's life through the effects that it brings with it. I usually compare mental illness to an infectious disease. Why? Because both are a global threat. Both can ruin a person's financial life. Both can cause many long term and short term health problems. And both can damage an economy. Research tells us that depression and anxiety alone cost the world economy $1 trillion per year. 11% of the annual National Health Service budget is spent on treating mental illness related issues. This alone tells us how big of a problem mental health is. Okay, but how do we let people take care of their mental health and stop this issue? Well, at first, we should aware them of the symptoms that a mental illness can bring. Some of the symptoms include type 2 diabetes, heart diseases, and strokes. Mental illness can also cause many unhealthy and unsafe behaviors, such as drug abuse, violent or destructive behavior, and suicide, which is the 11th leading cause of death in the United States for all age groups. Do you know that depression and anxiety alone are the second leading cause of death amongst people of ages 25 to 34? Mental illness is among the most common causes of disability. A research conducted in 2004 shows that approximately 1 in 4 adults in the United States had a mental health disorder, and 1 in 12 face extreme mental health disorder. When there is mental illness in a nation, we can say the nation is at risk, since it will face higher rates of suicides, higher rates of unusual and extreme emotions that will distract people from focusing on their day-to-day jobs and chores. A reduction of mental illness would result in substantial health and financial benefits. And in my personal opinion, we can fix this by focusing on 3 things. Firstly, schools should start supporting student mental health programs by giving basic mental health training to both students and teachers. Secondly, parents should aware their children from a young age of the negative effects of mental health and how we can prevent them. And finally, the government needs to fund and open more health disorder prevention programs, because if people get treated at a faster rate, we will be able to decrease the burden of mental illness as well as many chronic diseases. This will help the economy to sustain a good health overall, and this will help the government save a lot of money in the long run.